Kia ora, Lara here again, and I'm going to share a layout using the Christmas in a COAPA Cutfile by Confessions of a Paper Addict as part of our 20 days of Cutfiles, which are both Christmas or summer. And so today the focus is music, and so I've used the Melody cut file, and I've cut this so that it'll go across both of my 6x8 pages for a double page spread. And now I am just adding on the pieces from the music, the stave, and just putting this on to create the background that sets the scene for some photos that relate to music that we experienced over the 2020 December year. So this cut file is pretty cool. It's got a few different components to it that you can add on. It went on really nicely. And now I've got some photos that I'm just matting. So there's two different photos here. One is of some music where the Sunday school class at church was singing, and then the other was the pipe band from Matamata when we were up visiting friends, and they come around on a truck each Christmas, and it's pretty cool, and sort of the community comes out and pops donations in the back there. It's something that I'd never experienced before, so it was a lovely way to experience some Christmas music. So I've got the photos and I've just matted them with the backing paper, as you saw there when I turned it over to add the adhesive, that I've cut down to 6x8 for the actual for the background that I stuck the cut file onto. So I'm just wrinkling up the edges of this just to give a little bit more texture. Because normally I'd use more than one mat, but I haven't for this because I just liked how the green sat. Now I found these two tags in a scrapbooking workshop kit, and I'm not very good at using the kits as they're meant to be, so it's quite nice to be able to dip into those and pull out some different features and things that I'm able to use here. So these are just, I've turned these into labels to go under each photo because they're both different experiences of music over the 2020 Christmas. So just adding a little bit of details about each of those, and I'm keeping a fairly symmetrical look to this one with these two photos sort of either side central, and then again with the journaling down the bottom there. The music does, it's not fully symmetrical, but it does have that nice flow across the pages. Now in the scrapbooking workshop kit there was also some quite cute die cuts that were very Christmassy, and they tied in nicely with the colours and just helped to add that Christmas feel to what could have almost been any other time of year. So I'm just sticking a few of those leaves in. Most of them I'm just using the tape roller adhesive, and a couple of them I am going to put some foam tape onto. So just sort of selecting what and where and playing around with some of those positions as I go. I was quite pleased to have found these little shapes. Actually, they added another whole aspect to it, and that's where it's been quite fun working on this project. So finding bits and pieces of Christmassy stuff that I haven't used in the past couple of years, and this is quite a recent kit actually, but some of the other bits have been from a variety of kits and collections. So I'm quite happy with how that page is looking, but I do need to add a title, and I play around by looking at a few different sticker sheets, working this out. What do I want? I wondered about that Good Tidings of Comfort and Joy, because that kind of fits with the idea of the Christmas carols and the songs, but I end up going for Noel. So there's just 4 letters there, and I end up adding them in so that they go with the flow of the music stave down the bottom. I hope I'm using the right term there when I'm talking about the music. Never mind. So Noel, I'm sticking that down there. And then there's a couple of stickers that I quite liked up the top that fit nicely as well with this idea of music and Christmas carols and singing at this time of year. So I'm happy with how that's looking, but it does just need a little bit of glitter or a little bit of something else. So I have a look in my stash around the place for some glitter gems or something like that. I was sort of thinking some silver glitter would go nicely with the tone here, but I end up selecting some large and small gold glitter gems and put them at various points around the page just to add a little sparkle of interest at different points on it. So I'm really liking how this turned out. I wonder how you are going to go with some of these cut files. So this particular cut file was one of the December 4th releases, and you can purchase this at the Confessions of a Paper Addict Etsy store with 25% off. So the next sort of slide will show you some information about that. Check out the other creations linked below. Thanks for watching.